Heya Duck. So we're back and we've got Joe in. Just show him your tattoo. If you want to know who Joe is, Joe has the Kirsty Meakin tattoo as well. She's branded, bitch.
Yes.
You too can be branded. So we've already got a set that we've filled. They've been on for 5 million years and we're going to use these colours on them this time. So we've got Damien, we've got from the Jolly Topcoat collection, we've got Luna, and then we've got Limelight. Oh, let's put lid on that properly, Kirst. And then we've got from the Jolly Topcoat collection, Sasha, and then we've got Ibiza, we're going to Ibiza. These are going to be rave nails. We're going to be raving. Crazy. Right, so I have made a little mixture. You can move your hand out of the way for a minute.
Okay, boss.
So I'm going to show you how I make this mixture. Basically, I mixed this up and I was like, I don't know if it's going to work. So I'm actually going to do it off camera for once. Which, to Adam's delight,
It does make life easier.
Yeah, it actually works. So I'm going to show you how it's done. So we are going to mix some of the Jelly Top Coat in purple, which is Luna, and we're going to mix some of the colour Damien. So this is the gel polish, and then the magic ingredient is Acrygel. You too can have Acrygel. Do you like the cheesy advert? So we're going to squish some out, like probably big mushy pea size. What are the big mushy peas called? Big peas.
Marifat.
Marifat?
Marifat.
Marifat.
Yeah.
Marifat peas. That kind of size, if you can visualise. Then we're going to get a spatula and we are going to smush all of this together. And it's like, I feel like I'm back at school and I'm playing with paints and glue and all that. So scrape, scrape, and then flatten it out like this. If you flatten it out, it's going to mix better. And then scrape it up, scrape it up, scrape it up.
Why does that look so satisfying?
It does feel quite satisfying. Mix it up like that, flatten it out. I am an artist. This is my artist palette and I am doing art. And there we have the mixture. Okay, we're going to do exactly the same with these two yellows. So now we're going to, I'm just going to, I need a little bit more room because, you know, I've gone a bit crazy. It gets to that time of day where I start to, lose the will to live, go a little bit crazy. It is Friday today. This is our last video of our day. And I am ready for a mojito or something. And I don't...
Mojito, she was like, why is my drink got grass in it?
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's not grass, it's mint. Well, it's like grass.
Yeah, I was like, it's too much foliage in this.
But you want another one?
But I do. But I didn't like mojitos until Adam made me a mojito. And then I was like, rum.
Rum. Oh.
Rum, lime, mint.
I
I sort of want sugar, but I don't use sugar, I use sweetness.
I like rum.
I like rum.
I've got a taste for rum recently and I'm not a drinker.
And I've missed one colour. Limelight. Sorry, got distracted by the lack of will to live. Scrape, scrape, scrape. Smush, 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 smush. Oh, so nice.
You can do so much for those jelly top coats.
Yeah, you can. You really can. Smush, smush, smush.
I'm not sure if the jelly top coats might be my favourite collection.
Because there's so much you can do.
Yeah.
Tiny bit more limelight. Just so I get it exactly the right colour.
Favourite.
They're all your favourite.
I have issues.
Well, you've got them all.
Yeah, so I don't need to pick, it's fine.
Right, so there we are. We all have our little mixture and clean. If only it was that easy to clean your face. This, yeah, takes a lot of work. So now you're going to take the lily liner brush. Oh no, not yet, we're not. We're just going to pop that aside and let that sort of settle a little bit, and the air bubbles can rise to the top of the surface and they can go back. And then next step, are you following me? Come on now. We're going to wipe these because I think that Joe might possibly have been to the toilet,
I wash my
picked
hands.
a nose, maybe, I don't know, put his fingers like this on
Yeah,
a face.
I was doing that.
Do you know what I mean? So, and your clients sometimes get a bit of their natural oils, like their natural grease, basically, on their nails, and we won't get rid of that. So, goodbye. We've got rid of that with the clean-up solution. And then we're going on with a thin top coat. You can even add a little bit like that off the brush. Sorry, base coat. It's a good job you're here. Base coat on the nail, nice and neat. Drag it really thin, and you will literally only need the tiniest bit on the brush.
Base coat does last long.
It lasts so long because you just don't need hardly any of it.
Definitely use more top coat.
Yeah, because you don't want to put your top coat on like this. If you put your top coat on like this, you're going to have, lumpy bumpy top coat, and you don't want that. You want to float the top coat. But this is base. This is going to give you maximum adhesion. I know the nails already look really nice, but they have been on for 3 billion years.
And I'm bored now.
Yeah. You're bored, aren't you, babe? You're bored. Pop me them into the lamp. We're going to use Damien. And we're going to do 2 coats of this colour. Your cat's the best.
Well, everyone says their cat's the best.
I was going to say my cat's the best.
He's, he won't bother me all day.
Yeah.
The second Darren comes in through the door, he's there meowing at him as if, say, Daddy, pick me up, I need love. And then he sits on his shoulder like a little parrot.
Oh, so he's a daddy's boy.
Yeah.
He's a proper daddy's boy.
Like, he spoons us at night time.
Oh, mine all sleep at the end of my bed.
No. Murray gets in the middle of me and Darren.
Yeah.
He's not having none of it. Like, he'd spoon Darren until Darren goes to sleep, and then he'd get up and he'd come and spoon with me till I go to sleep.
Yeah.
And then he'd go to the end of the bed. It's like he has to cuddle us to sleep.
Oh, that's so sweet. What's his name?
Murray.
Moe.
Yeah.
That's a lovely name.
So,
Cute.
when he was a kitten, he was pure white with a little grey stripe on the top of his head like a mohawk.
Yeah.
So we called him Moe. Now he's just pure white.
I used to have a white cat that had a grey stripe on the top of his head when he was born, and then it disappeared throughout his life. And we think he went deaf eventually. A lot of white cats do go deaf.
Yeah. Everyone asks me, is he deaf? I'm like, no, he's definitely not deaf. If anything, he's like a little guard dog.
Yeah.
He knows when Darren's home. He knows when the car pulls up.
Yeah, as soon as I pull up in my drive, my cats are there at the door. They know Mummy is coming home from
I've got
work.
a picture of yours from last time.
Yeah.
When you walked out the back door and they both sat there like, Mummy, where did you go?
Yeah.
Waiting for you, like, they're cute. Is it Oscar the Wild that licks you?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so lovely.
He's lovely, isn't he?
Yeah. My daughter was not happy that I got to meet your cats. Because they're her favourite
She got to
cats.
virtually meet them.
Yeah, but that's not good enough. Hayley needs to smudge them and love them and touch their little beans.
Yeah.
Like their bean paws.
So, first, thin coat. Make sure you apply your gel polish nice and thin. Pop that in the lamp. And we're going to do 2 coats of that.
Love my garden. I plant flowers and stuff.
I need somebody to come and plant flowers in my garden because that's not my thing. However, I do like it when it's all nice.
Yeah, and you need to have ones that come back. I've actually learned names of flowers and everything.
Really? So I don't know names of flowers, and that's quite apparent when we do videos and I do flowers. And I'm like, it looks like a flower, but don't really know what kind of flower.
We need a horticultural book so you can sort of identify them.
Yeah.
It's halfway between a something and a something. I
Yeah.
don't even know flower names.
So, well, petunias, they're my favourites, but you have to plant them every year because they're seasonal. They're not ones that come back. You're like, yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, Joe. But before, so it was only 7 years ago when my dad died that I got into flowers, because before that I was like, no, everything needs to be artificial. Artificial grass, artificial flowers. Like, I can't keep a flower alive for toffee. Like...
But see, I got bought a lily plant and it died.
Everything. I can kill a cactus. I could kill a cactus back in the day. I kid you not. Like, that's how bad it was. Yet now, I'm like the...
You do not know if you just leave a cactus, it's fine.
No, I kill them.
How?
Because that's how bad she was. Like, yeah.
But...
I can just about look after myself and the kids. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The cats. It's looking after then a plant. It's like, what? I'm not responsible enough for that.
I am not adult enough.
I'm not adult enough for plants.
But I grew a love for flowers when we started looking after my dad's garden.
Yeah.
My mum was teaching me how to look after flowers, and then I was like, I need these in my garden. And now, 7 years on, here we are. I know which ones come back. I've got ones that come back every year. The only ones that I don't have that don't return is the petunias. But they're one of my favourites, so I buy them every year. I have certain pots to put them in. Fuchsias are lovely.
I think I could do like a pot that you buy the flowers and you put them in a pot.
Yeah.
And you like get all creative. I think I could do that.
That's how you should start.
Yeah.
That's how I started. Snapdragons are really nice.
I know what they are.
So they come out in like little buds and
Yeah.
then they look like little dragon things.
Yeah.
They're lovely. And now I get them grow all over my garden. Because the seeds, when they die,
Yeah.
they get little black seeds in the pods.
Yeah.
And they just spread. And the thing is, because I've got all different colours, I get random colours pop up that I didn't even plant because the seeds have mixed together.
Really?
Yeah. Because when they've died, I get the little pod and just sprinkle them all over into the grass. Not the grass. Into the flower bed and in the pots. And then they just pop up everywhere. I love it.
I've not got time for that. That's effort.
Although my mum does help me in my garden a lot.
In the lamp. Right, so we're going to clean this brush now. A bit, and then a bit of clean up solution and a bit. Right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to use the lime colour to create these little snot blobs.
Don't call them snot blobs on my nails.
Snot blobs on your nails. I love them though.
Yeah, me too.
Absolutely love them.
These colours are so effective.
Together, oh yeah, they are, aren't they? They're just beautiful.
Speaks to my soul. Dogs.
Look how bright they go in the light.
And I love it.
Oh, so good.
It's if you go to one of those places where they've got the UV lights.
Yeah.
Nails look stunning. We went to one of those nighttime golf things.
Oh yeah.
And everyone's nails were just glowing under the UV light. They should do UV nail parties.
Left side.
Into the lamp.
Full 90.
Full 90-second cure because we have a mixture of products. We also have the Acrygel in there, so 90-second cure. Now we get a top coat. No, we're not. Hold your horses, Kirsty. We're going to put some crystals on with some crystal tallies. And I've got some Lalo. Bright Lalos.
Nice.
Nice, aren't they, them?
Yeah.
And we're going to put some ABs on as well. Oh, it's going to be fancy.
I love them just like this, but the bling's going to make it just that.
Oh, the bling's just going to make it.
We need bling.
I'm in love with the nails.
Yeah, I love these. This is how I want to be when I grow up as a nail tech.
Yeah.
Pure perfection.
When I grow up as a nail tech, I love it.
I'm still growing up. Got a lot of learning to do. I just wish I'd found my passion at a bit of a younger age.
You're never too old to do stuff like that.
Definitely not. I was 37 before I found it. Mm-hmm. I also believe that everything happens for a reason. Because I had a little dabble in nails some years ago when Hayley was tiny, and it just
Did it not click?
and it didn't click. But then I spent 7 years looking after Darren's mum, and I think if I'd have got into nails how I did now, I wouldn't have had the time to do that. So I needed to do that first before I could do this.
Before you could give it your dedication and time.
Yeah, there was a bigger purpose first.
Yeah.
Because Darren often says to me, imagine if you'd have done what you've done now all them years ago, where you would be. I'm like, weren't meant to be then, babe.
It wasn't your time.
I probably needed to grow up a bit, to be fair.
You're still growing up, aren't you?
I am. It's taken me a
Me
long
too.
time. My head's still like 16.
Yeah, this adulting business sucks.
Yeah. I don't think I'll ever grow up properly.
I don't think anybody ever does.
It's boring if you grow up too much. I'm more responsible now than I was when I was a little younger. I can't wait to see what the gems look like.
Fire.
I love gems.
Fire. These are fire.
Oh, I can see the little bling when I do that.
Oh, they are fire.
That's when you know you got a good set of nails. When you get excited.
I am excited about these. I cannot wait to take pictures of them.
Do you know the crazy thing?
Oh.
I don't know if you do it, but sometimes you do a set of nails and then you have to leave the client and you're like, they're my nails.
I know,
I
I'm
want to
like,
take them
yeah.
with me.
I think it's really unfair that I don't get to keep them.
Yeah.
I actually said that on every single set of nails she makes.
It's not fair because I've made them and then they walk out the door and I never see them again. That's why the photos are so important to me.
Yeah.
Because I only have the memory. I need more.
It is heart-wrenching sometimes
Yes.
when you've spent all that time on a set of nails and then they go.
And you're
And
like,
you're like,
what?
What do you want, like little letters? Send them a letter every night, or
I mean,
We just want the hands.
Yeah.
phone call.
We just take the hands off.
We'll take the
and
hands.
keep it.
Good night. You have to say good night to all 10 of them.
Yeah.
need some respect, do you know what I mean? We spent all this time and then they just leave us.
And the worst thing is when they come back and you have to file them off.
Yeah, and you're like, oh, they're so nice. Why? Just no.
We can't win.
Nope.
So the pictures is all we have.
Yeah, so that's why I take 5 billion photos.
I wonder if I'm as good a hand model today as I was last time.
You were good at taking pictures.
Didn't take us long to do pictures at all, did it?
We did mess about a bit, but that was just me being extra bossy.
That's why you're good at your job.
Right, put them in. Oh my God.
I get to take them home.
Right.
It's nice to be on the other end for a change.
We're going to top coat directly over the top, which we don't always do, but when they are scattered like this, you need to go all over the nail. Very thin though, because we don't want to lose the facets of the bling, and also we don't want to lose the facets and the shape of the 3D. What you can do as well is clean up solution, add them 3D. Oh.
Because that's what I do.
Right.
To just go over the top.
Cotton bud. Well, it's not a cotton bud.
Well, yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah, it's these little things. They are on my Amazon thing.
Our best friends, they are.
Yeah, and you can just clean over the gems to take off the
Top coat.
top coat. Just a bit missing there. Make sure that's all capped. Just gonna flash that.
They're the best things you ever introduced me to, other than your product.
Oh, they're so cute, aren't they? They're very, very helpful.
Bit of colour.
Put it off.
Oh, there you go. It's off.
So a little bit of clean up solution on the little stick, and it'll just take off the top coat off the top of the facets of your bling bling.
Then it keeps its bling.
Yes. Right. I'm just going to double check the sides. Oh, God, you're a fussy one.
I am.
It's a metal file. It ain't going to do nothing. I did sharpen it overnight there.
Ready for me, huh?
Yeah.
That hurts.
What's wrong with you?
That hurt.
I don't know how. Pussy. Right. Cuticle oil to finish off. What you say?
I was just looking at what one it was.
What?
Smells good.
It's that,
No.
yeah.
I can smell it from there.
That's the cuticle oil I was just talking about.
Of course.
Let's just take off the excess oil on them. They feel amazing.
I know.
They feel fantastic and they look fantastic too. I love them. I've got a lot of tidying up to. Christ almighty, I have them.
A messy worker's a good worker.
Yes.
Look.
Oh, the overhead looks banging. Look at that.
So pretty.
Oh, joking. So there you are, guys. Perfect stimming nails for you. You do love them?
I love it.
It's a bloody good job.
I'm already...
Because we're not. You're already feeling them. You can
they
kind of
feel
properly
so
now.
good.
There you go, guys. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook and Instagram and all that shebang. And like I said at the beginning, everything I've used today has been listed below in the description box. Please comment. Let us know if you love the nails. If you don't like them, just move on. Don't comment, please. I'll see you in the next one. Ta-ra, duck! I need a better